Hi friend, this is Manoj Hemane, Assistant Professor and Head Department of English, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Art, Commerce and Science College, Surtoli Lohara, Tahsil Deori District, Gondia. Please follow me on the YouTube channel and subscribe this channel to get daily notification about the lectures. Okay. In the last videos, we had discussed about the poem The Solitary Reaper, and in that videos, we had discussed the intro about the poet William Wordsworth and the short introduction about the poem The Solitary Reaper as well as about the age romanticism. In this video, we will discuss about the poem in detail and line by line. Okay, we had discussed about the first four lines about the poem. In this video, we will discuss, okay, the poet William Wordsworth says that the solitary reaper, that girl, that Highland girl, was reaping as well as singing in the field. She was reaping the grain, and she was reaping the grain with sickles, and with the reaping, with the cutting down the crop, the grains, she was also singing the beautiful songs. Okay, and the poet urges that whoever pass through the field, the poet urges to the passer by, go quietly without any disturbance in her work or singing. He suggests that one should either watch her or gently pass through the windows or pass through the scenes. Okay. Alone she cuts and binds the grain and sings a melancholy strain. Yo, what does poet say? Grain is a fruit of cereal grass. Melancholy, here word is used melancholy. Melancholy means a sad song. Strain, the word strain is a tone, that is tune. For the fourth time, the sense of loneliness is attached to the old scene. In this old scene, she is the lady, this solitary reaper is alone. Is alone. Sense of loneliness. Loneliness means alone. It gives the impression that the girl is removed from other world. Here the poet says she is lonely, she is alone. Means he highlighted the girl. The solitary reaper is what? The solitary reaper is removed from other world. She is detached from the outside world, from other world. Means here he highlighted the solitary reaper is alone. She is lonely. म्हणजे काय यामध्ये पोएटने सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न केला आहे की ती काय एकटीच आहे, तिला जगापासून वेगळं करण्याचं काम करण्यात आलेलं आहे. अँड व्हॉट शी वॉज डुईंग कटिंग डाऊन द क्रॉप्स, कटिंग डाऊन द ग्रेन अँड बाइंड द ग्रेन. शी वॉज कटिंग डाऊन the crop, the grain, as well as she alone bind that crop and sing a melancholy song. And with the accompany of working, with the accompany of the cutting down the crops, she was singing a melancholy song. Here word melancholy means a song with full of sorrow, full of sadness. In this line, Her next co are mentioned. Means here the writer, the poet mentioned the next work, next task of that girl. Here first she was just cutting down, as well as with a company of cutting down she was singing. Okay, but here the poet William Wordsworth mention the work, the task which is done by, which is doing by the girl, and the task was, the second task was binding the grain. मीन्स ती जी हायलँड गर्ल होती ती काय करत होती, ती धान्य तर कापतच होती, पीक कापत होती, त्याचबरोबर गाणं पण गात होती. बट तिचं दुसरं काम, ते काम संपले की दुसरं लगेच एकटीच, बस देर आर नो वन, शी वॉज अलोन वर्किंग अँड सिंगिंग ॲज वेल ॲज शी वॉज आफ्टर कटिंग डाऊन द वर्ड, आफ्टर कटिंग डाऊन द ग्रेन शी वॉज बाइंडिंग दॅट ग्रेन. ती काय करत होती, त्या ग्रेनला, त्या धान्याला काय गोळा करत होती आणि त्यांना बांधत होती, त्यांचे ओझे बांधत होती. शी हॅज कट द ग्रेन अँड इज नाव बाइंडिंग द ग्रेन. बघा, at the beginning she was cutting down, but after some time she was binding that grain. Means she was the only girl who was working in that field. Okay, and her song was very melancholy, just there are no one, and that's why she may be singing the melancholy song. And the tone of her songs are song of very sadist, very sorrowful. Okay, these two lines. The next line, oh listen, the poet said to the passerbys, oh listen, for the vale profound is overflowing with the sound. Here word well profound is the deep valley. हे काय, एका व्हॅली बद्दल बोललेला आहे, दरी. Well profound and the music of that girl, the song of that girl goes through that valley, and the valley was full of song, is overflowing with the sound, and that valley is overflowing, ते संपूर्ण भरलेली होती. संपूर्ण तिचे जे सॅड सॉन्ग होतं, द मेलंकली सॉन्ग होतं, त्या व्हॅलीमध्ये, त्या परिसरामध्ये पूर्ण पसरलेलं होतं. ही वर्ड द ओव्हरफ्लोइंग मीन्स रिव्हर्बटिंग और सराउंडिंग. रिसराउंडिंग, पुन्हा पुन्हा रिसराउंड होत असतं, इको येत होतं. बघा, देर वॉज शी वॉज अलोन, बट इन दॅट व्हॅली हर साऊंड वॉज विथ हर. तिचा जो आवाज होता तो आवाज रिसराउंड होत होता, अँड दॅट्स वाय वर्ड्सवर्थ नाव चेंज हिज स्टान्स. फर्स्ट शी वॉज ओनली सिंगिंग टू हरसेल्फ, ती फक्त स्वतः गात होती. बट नाव द होल व्हॅली लिसन टू हर, बट तिचं जे गाणं होतं ते गाणं कोण ऐकत होतं, संपूर्ण व्हॅली, ती लोक जे होतं ते लोक, आजूबाजूला सराउंडिंग मध्ये सगळे लोक ऐकत होतं. अँड इज फिल्ड बाय हर स्वीट सॉन्ग. इवन दो शी वॉज अलोन अँड सिंगिंग अलोन, बट now after some times the surrounding of her is full of her song, and the surrounding of her and the whole valley was singing or listening her song, and is filled by her sweet song, and the total area, total surrounding, that surrounding was filled by her sweet song. बघा, तिच्या आवाजामध्ये ती एकटी जरी गात असली तरी पण तिचा जो आवाज होता संपूर्ण त्या व्हॅलीमध्ये पसरलेला होता. त्या व्हॅलीतील सगळं लोक, सगळं पक्षी प्राणी सगळे ऐकत होतं, आणि त्यामुळेच ती जरी एकटी असली तरी पण ऐकणारे तिच्या सोबत होतं. आणि संपूर्ण व्हॅली, संपूर्ण जो परिसर होता, सराउंडिंग, आजूबाजूचा सगळं तिच्या आवाजानं एक प्रकारचं पूर्ण ओव्हरफ्लो झालेलं होतं. There is a sense of joy and respect for the girl, and with the melancholy sweet song of that girl. The listener of the songs, the listener of that song of that girl were very joy and respect for that girl. They respect the listener of the song was respect for the girl and her song is Wordsworth remark, oh listen. Here what the poet says. Her song in Wordsworth remark. तिचे जे सॉन्ग आहे ते सॉन्ग काय म्हणताय त्यानं रिमार्क केलाय वर्ड्सवर्थने काय ओ लिसन. Oh, listen means he trying to tell the passerby or the people surrounding her. Oh, listen to her song. तिच्या गाण्यांना तुम्ही ऐका शांतपणे without making noise, without disturbing her. You just listen her song. Just काय तिच्या आवाजानं संपूर्ण व्हॅली काय झाली होती ओव्हरफ्लो झाली होती. संपूर्ण वातावरण म्युझिकमय सॉन्गमय झालं होतं आणि त्यामुळे पोएट म्हणताय की तुम्ही जस्ट तिच्या शब्दांना तिच्या सॉन्गला ऐका. ओके अनादर No nightingale did ever chant more welcome notes to weary bands, or travelers in some sandy haunt among Arabian sand. Hear the word chant. Here the word chant is a simple melody, a song sung repeatedly. काय chant म्हणजे काय द सॉन्ग वी सung रिपीटेडली पुन्हा पुन्हा जे गाणं गायले जाते त्याला काय चांटिंग म्हटलं जात असतं. नोट्स म्युझिकल नोट्स सॉन्ग दॅट इज म्युझिकल सॉन्ग. वेलकम नोट्स मीन वेलकम सॉन्ग. Weary bands are tired travelers. The travelers who are passing in through the field. जे ट्रॅव्हलर होते जे त्या शेतातून शेताच्या आजूबाजून जात होते that is called weary band. And sandy haunt is like an oasis in the desert, a paradise for the traveler of desert with the dead trees, water and birds. Sandy haunt here is what in the desert, like an oasis in the desert, a paradise for traveler. त्या प्रवासासाठी एक पॅराडाईज एक प्रकारचा स्वर्ग त्या वाळवंटामध्ये ते होतं with the trees, water and birds. Means her song was compared to the bird nightingale. Her music, the song of that lady was very beautiful and very sweet than the nightingale song. And that's why with her song whoever passes through that valley, through that field, everyone enjoying the beauty or the music of that song. And the band, the people who were passing are listen carefully her song and enjoy the beauty of that song. Okay, the another part of the poem we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.